Peace. It's God King Saheem, Supreme God Allah, aka Saheem Allah, aka PGA. You know, it's so sad that when I turn on the news, I hear 60 people were shot, 7 died, and then even here in my land, a 4-year-old baby was shot, because of these savages out here just shooting for no apparent reason, just because it's the summer, just because it's hot, just because this nigga looked at me wrong, or this nigga stepped on my shoes, or this nigga was talking to my girl. Y'all are cowards because you too afraid to fight with your hands. You're too afraid. Most of you can't fight with your hands. I've seen some young cats fighting one day, and I said to the guard that was with me, I said, I see why these brothers shoot, because they don't have no knuckle game. They don't come from that era where, you had to have a knuckle game. And I always tell these, the young brothers that I know, when you take a man's life, you got to remember there's somebody out there to love him. I don't care how messed up he is. There's someone to love him, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna bump into that man down prison somewhere. You know, um, it's just sad to see so many gods claim to be true and living, claim to love the babies, but ain't nobody stepping up and doing anything about this. There was a situation where I asked, I'm from, New Jerusalem. There was a situation out there where a sister in Long Island was being bullied by white neighbors. They eventually locked them up, but it took almost 2 weeks. I posted, look, any brothers from Long Island or NY or New Jerusalem or from Philadelphia that want to meet up at the school, we could take a ride out there to Long Island, stay the weekend out there, make sure this sister's neighbors get the message that she ain't alone. And no one responded to me. No one offered to come. No one said, God, I'll meet you at the school. Yeah, let's take care of that. It's sad. This isn't what Allah built. Allah said the babies was the greatest and that the babies should be taught and protected properly. I don't see us doing that. I don't see us doing that. There's too many lip professors. There's too many people who want to be Facebook famous, but you don't want to go out and be who you say that you are. I'm on the front line. I've always been on the front line. My whole earth is. You brought me into this when I was power years old. My whole earth took me to my first part. Well, it took me to our bus in Law's Paradise, handed me over to my God Scientific and See Infinite and said, son, go with these men, go with these gods and learn how to be a man. My first parliament was 1982, and it was never looked anything like this. We was taught the babies are the greatest. They must be protected by all and any means necessary. And now I'm looking and it's just like these babies ain't protected. Look how many innocent babies are being killed. And I know we can't do it all by ourselves, but this is the time that we should stand up and take charge. This is our time to stand up and make the world notice us. It's our time to stand up and lead by an example. The reason why all of this is going on because nobody is leading. Nobody wants to step up and take the lead. Everybody wants to be comfortable and safe. But where are you practically safe at on this planet? You can die in your house. You're not safe nowhere. I don't tell my brothers out here to be safe. I tell them stay dangerous because that's the only thing that's going to keep you alive. Out here when they know you're dangerous, they'll think twice about crossing your path. So I just wanted to say that, man. Watching the news and, 60 people and now why shot, 7 dead. And, in New Jerusalem, there was about 30 shot and about, I think, 3, 4, 5 dead. And that's because the true and living, we're not doing our duties. And I'm going to be the first one to say it. We're not doing our duties. We're not civilizing people the way we should be. Granted, we all have our own responsibilities We all have our own families that we have to take care of. But this is part of the human family that Allah said the duty of a civilized man is to teach civilization to all the human families. And we must do more. As the nation of gods and earths, we must do more. Damn a barbecue. Damn a goddamn getting on here and quoting degrees and asking a day's mathematic. Like I told a brother once, don't get on here and ask me nothing you ain't go out there in the street and teach. Don't post no degree that you ain't go out there in the street and teach. You want to take it into the 140 when half of these people don't even know what the 140 is. No, you want to press me, go out there in the streets, man. That's where our job is at. In hell. That's where our job is at. I won't post no degree. I won't post anything that I haven't went out in the street and taught that day. To each his own. I'm not saying brothers who do it are right. I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right, and I'm not saying that I'm wrong. My personal opinion. I'm not going to post anything that I ain't go out in the street and teach first. If I post it, that means I've been out. After work, I went out to the streets and I've stood out there for 4 or 5 hours and I made that knowledge reborn and I taught that. Then I'm going to come home and I'm going to post what I taught. 2, you got all these brothers quoting degrees. Come on, man. I'm not a quoter, I'm a doer. Go out in hell and make a difference. Go out there and teach that degree instead of posting it and wanting accolades. I see that, I don't even comment on it. I just keep it moving. A lot of brothers say to me, God, we don't post degrees on here, God. It's just some brothers don't see that that's something that should be done. Me, I'm like, to each his own. I won't tell a man what to do on his own page, but I'll say this, before you post it, go out in the street and teach it first. Then maybe there wouldn't be so many shootings going on. Is it our responsibility to stop these shootings? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you call yourself a civilized man, if you call yourself God, absolutely, it's your duty to go out there and to strive to put an end to it. If you could reach one brother out of 30, it all praises due to Allah, and only the mistakes have been ours. Peace.